What's going on, you guys? Today we're gonna be putting a lot of mods on the RCF, man.
She said she wanna ride. I told her I'ma pull up on the block, you try slide. I told her I'ma beat it back and only the way I curl up a minute spot to the beat.
Down.
Trip up to the beat on the beat. Tryna beat it to the beat. She said she wanna head on, she got it somewhere. She said she wanna head on, she got it somewhere. I can't trip about no hold this shit past me. Said she like my side, cause this where the bag is. Told her open
That exhaust hanger did not want to come. I'm sitting here out of breath, bro. Y'all can get a little idea on what the fitment might be like.
Show me how you work it, baby, trip out on this.
Finally got some. We got carbon fiber, wing, freaking bumper extension, fenders, all of that, spacers, full axle back valved exhaust. What else? Wing extensions. And I gotta detail this thing, bro. It's caked in dirt, so we gotta get these parts on first, detail it, and then get Pop's reaction to everything. But I don't know how much time we got on our hands, bro. You know, maybe a couple hours, but let's get this pulled into the garage and just get right to it, bro. First, we need a cold start on this and let it warm up a little bit, because we ain't started this in 2 months, bro. And that's what a car sounds like when you ain't started in 2 months. So let's go ahead and put the jumper box on here. Get this started up for y'all boys, man. Where's the jumper box? Oh, never mind. It's right here. Perfect. Let's get this started up, yo. I'm not gonna lie, it's a beautiful car, and it's about to get even nicer, yeah. Feel me? Right now, Takeda intake, RR oil, catch can, and a carbon cover. That's really it. That's all that's done to it, but we about to fix that. So let me get this battery thing hooked up and then get y'all a proper cool start. Y'all can see that, bro. Whew. Cake. But we're gonna let this warm up. I need some clips. I want to show y'all what it sounded like before the exhaust, what launch control sounds like, a couple revs, and then we'll get it back into the garage, let it cool down for a couple minutes, and then we'll start working on that exhaust. But yeah, let's get to it. This thing has not been ran in a hot minute, and I know y'all ain't seen it in a while, but she here, she good, she dirty, but daily G8 F. Nah, yeah, y'all boys, now that it's warmed up, let's go get y'all some rev clips and then maybe go down the street, quick launch control, and then get this thing in the air, start working on it, bro. All right, we got it pulled in the garage. Let that exhaust cool down real quick. Go change out of these clothes. I don't want to get my fours dirty. And then start wrenching on this thing, get it jacked up in the air and everything. What the, was that a cat? Yo, whose cat is that? Hold on, bro. Yeah, I swear to God, I knew I wasn't tripping. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, hey, 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 hey. Don't cancel me, y'all. I promise I love cats, but they be peeing on our plants. All right, so we got the Lexus off the ground. First, we're gonna go ahead and get both of these front wheels off. That way we can throw these spacers on and get it back on the ground and work our way to the back. Y'all get mad at wheels, terrified, right? Stop messing around, hurry. Ah! Please, bro. There we go. I'm not doing what you think about it. No. Sit there. Detailers know how it gets, bro. I can't just look at these wheels and not clean them, especially while they're off. They're not super dirty, so this is just some brake bomber diluted with a terrible spray bottle. Jesus. Look at all of that. All of the stuff I can't reach. And give it a go wipe. And like you can see, none of this dirt's really on here bad because I do detail the car regularly. But that junk off. Just gonna wire brush off the surface real quick. These brakes are relatively new, so the car does sit in the garage every single day, so not really super rusty or super textured. Just want to give a nice smooth surface for the spacer to sit on. A little bit of brake clean real quick. It's how you use brake clean when you gotta pay for it, bro. All right, that's the last nut. Get these torqued down, throw this wheel back on, and then repeat the process on the other side. And we should be green for the front. Final look, got these all properly torqued down. Now we're just gonna go ahead and throw this wheel back on and then get to the other side. All right, we got both side spacers on now. I need to pull it off of these ramps because it's making it too low in the back for me to get the jack under there. So we're gonna start this up, pull it down slightly, move the ramps, and then be able to back it back up where we need it. Both rear wheels off. It's a simple process, bro. I mean, like, if you're in the cars, you pretty much probably know how to do spacers. Just clean this off. Again, this ain't really part of putting spacers on, but something I personally like to do. All right, so we got the new axle back laid out, and we got the car up on jacks. So now, never done an exhaust on an F, so I'm gonna take a quick look around, try and find all the bolt points and hangers and see what has to come out where, and get to working on this. So give me a second, let me figure out my first steps, and then I'll get right back to you guys. All right, so if y'all can't notice, I broke a sweat a little bit, man. Yo, that exhaust hanger did not want to come. I'm sitting here out of breath, bro. I just fought that exhaust hanger with my whole life, but got the OEM exhaust out. I'm not sure if this is crushed or it comes like that, but it's exactly like that on both sides. So I'm gonna assume it's OEM, but you can see a lot more room to breathe with these fully open all the way through. I think this thing is gonna sound good, bro. Like good. But just comparing them side to side, looking at lengths and all of that, seeing if I need to adjust any of the clamps. But about to get ready to go ahead and put this side back on. The wiring I'm gonna let my dad do later for the valves, but for right now I just want to get the exhaust on, so let's get working on that. All right, y'all, we got the left side on now. Come up under here, you can see bolts right up, no issues. It sits, I say, like maybe a ½ inch lower, I want to say, but I low-key think I can adjust that to make it sit up a little higher if I loosen that first clamp. But I want to get both sides put on first and then do the adjustments as needed. So let's get this right side done and I'll get back to y'all boys. All right, I got those tires back on. Y'all can get a little idea on what the fitment might be like right there. Exhaust is on. We're gonna wire it up the valves probably tomorrow, the day after that. And then I left the tips off for now because we don't know if we're keeping the other ones, but I'll put those on in just a second. But I'm gonna drop the car up, take the stance from under it and let it down so you can get an idea on what the fitment's gonna look like. All right, we got the car down on the ground now. I don't wanna show y'all the fitment just yet because I wanna take it around the block and let it settle and then let y'all get a look. But without showing that, right now, we're gonna go ahead and get the wing on. We just got it back from getting the carbon redone. All right, so Here's what the wing is looking like. Before, it was real bad, like sun faded, clear coat cracked. And as you can see, it's glass now, bro. So to get this on, we just gotta put a little bit of painter's tape so the wing doesn't fall when we lift this up to screw through the bottom. It makes it a little easier versus just holding it. I'm gonna show y'all the fitment. So we're basically just sending the bolt through the bottom of the trunk right here into that wing. You don't want to make it too tight, but you also don't want it to be too loose. You kind of just got to feel it out. Lastly, we just got to slip this right here onto these. You got to kind of bend it, I guess. Right here, slip that on. And all this does basically is when water comes in under the wing, this just reroutes it and drops it out the car. That way, you know, you don't have your trunk rust out. Wing is on, trunk is back together. Let's move on to our next piece of carbon. All right, so wing is up. What I think I'm gonna do though is y'all gonna have to wait a couple minutes. Well, it'd probably be 20 seconds for y'all, but I'm not gonna show y'all me putting the rest of these parts on, just give y'all a little bit of a surprise. So it's gonna cut from this, and then y'all gonna see the finished product, or maybe something in between. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna finish this rear bumper up, get that done, and then skip over to some clips. All right, so we got a little makeshift wired thing wired up right now. We're gonna officially wire it up and tuck all the wires tomorrow, but for right now, just so we can hear it, this is a start with the valves closed. Those some good valves, I ain't even gonna lie. And then this should, there you go, you can hear it open now. Close, open, close. That's a close. That's an open rev. Rev it. That sounds good, I ain't gonna lie. Finally got some sound. You welcome, bro. You welcome, little guy. Alright, y'all, it's the next day now. We finna get back working on the RCF. Right now, I think I gotta do a full detail. Nah, probably just the outside actually. That side ain't that dirty. A full detail. Figure out how to get these tips right here put on the back. And then see if we're gonna do these side fender pieces right now or do that in a later vlog. So first, let me get all my equipment out and we'll get to working on this so we can get it cleaned up. Cause like y'all saw earlier in the vlog, bro, this thing is filthy, bro. So let's get that worked on. This dust is the last thing that you want to be sitting here scrubbing around. You'll end up scratching the entire paint. It's a lot of tough dirt buildup down here. And some of it will come off, but some of this isn't gonna come off, so I think I might hit this with a real quick clay mitt after we do wash it. I'm not too worried about the paint because I'm gonna be fully doing a two-step and a ceramic coating on this sometime soon, probably while it's down for the winter. But for right now, we just want to get it that basic clean. So some of this soap got to get in that bucket right there.
Worry about all that new shit, you stuck up on the past. I'm trying to just get my bad shit up. You bitch don't come and last. Ain't worry about what your friends say. I told her I wanted to last. I'm worried about all that new shit, you too stuck up on the past. I'm tryna just get my bag shit out, you bitches don't come in last. Ain't worried about what your friends say, cause all of them hoes is trash. Fall in love with a hoe I met first day, I'm just moving too fast. Bend it over, baby, in the section like, keep shaking that ass. I'm praying to God like every day, I'm hoping I don't crash. Went from being broke to being rich in a different bag. Rags of riches, bad bitches, hoes galore, dirty cup I'm sipping. Pain up in my body, can't feel a thing cause I'm too numb. Had to tell my bro, put down the Glock, he moving too dumb. Niggas think they know me, all them niggas just know where I'm from. I started from the bottom, made my way up, nigga, I just begun. Told my mom before she gone, I'm gon' see me a meal. And I love my fucking body, I don't even know how to feel. Told her I keep on blessing me, I might just sign a fucking deal. My pops died before I blow ya, I don't know how I feel. I'm just trying to keep shit real, but baby, you moving too fake. Don't want love from you, a snake. You keep getting closer, baby, move away. My mom keep telling me go back to you, my heartbeat is just trying to race. Deleted our pictures of race, like bitch, get the fuck out my face. Like baby, I just need space. Don't want love, just get on my way. Get on my way. Rags of riches, bad bitches, hoes galore, dirty cup I'm sipping. Pain up in my body, can't feel a thing cause I'm too numb. Had to tell my bro, put down the Glock, he moving too dumb.
All right, y'all boys, it's the next day now. We did get some rain yesterday, but y'all can see we got the Lexus finally clean. Shit, this thing look good. But let's go ahead, get this out the way, get y'all a cold start on that, and we about to get a little driving so y'all boys can hear it. I think it's the where that RR Racing mid-pipe meets up with this axle back. I think those, not the gasket, but the flange. Yeah, I think the flange is a little crooked, so I just gotta get back under there at some point and loosen the clamp off the axle back, twist it a little bit, and then screw it back. But I mean, it sounds good, bro. Like, y'all are about to hear it under load, of course. So let me throw this on my head, get y'all mounted up, get some gas, and then let's go do some driving. Oh my God.
I told her I wanted to last. I'm worried about all that new shit, you too stuck up on the past. I'm trying to just get my bag shit out, you bitch don't come in last. Ain't worried about what your friends say, cause all of them hoes is trash. Fall in love with a hoe